Yes. Anyways, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am excited to be here because for one, I actually got a look that I'm willing to show you guys. And honestly, I'm always having like looks that I be wanting to do and record and stuff like that, but now that my schedule has actually cleared up, I have time to make videos for you guys, show you guys the type of products that I use, how I get looks like this done, and we are all in this together. So truthfully, if you really want to know how I came up with this bomb little look for today, just stay in tune. Alright ladies, so the first thing that you want to do is clean off your skin, which is very essential when doing makeup. You don't ever want to start off with not cleaning off your skin because you're going to then put on more product and it will cause you to break out, and that's the last thing you would ever want. So just make sure that the pores are clean, get some alcohol, witch hazel, whichever one you prefer, and just make sure you wipe it down with a good wipe. Don't be like me and use tissue. Use a napkin. Use something that's a little bit more stronger because the tissue left crumbs all over my face. So the vegan milk moisturizer is something that I've recently started using. I believe I purchased this in like October or late September. But since I've gotten it, it has been helping me out completely. Like, moisturizing your skin, I never really used to do it before I was doing makeup, and once I started doing it, I started seeing a difference in the work. So definitely invest into a moisturizer. You always want to keep your skin moisturized before priming. So I'm really just showing you guys the steps I take before actually applying the makeup on. So as you can see, I'm applying some rose oil from the Baddie Bar. And before I was using the vegan milk moisturizer, I was always using this. Alright, so we're just going to jump right into applying the Plouise base shade 0. I have a clip of me doing the eyebrows, but just for the sake of time, I had took it out because I didn't want the video to be extra long. If you guys want a separate video of me doing my eyebrows, I will just upload the one from this one. So you pretty much want to spread the base all over your lid because that's what's going to keep your eyeshadow popping. Like, it's going to make it pop. It's going to keep all the pigment there, so you want to make sure that you really spread it. And here I am just going back in with the same brush I use for concealing my eyebrows, just so the outline of it doesn't look white. I don't like that at all. So I just went back in and fixed it up a little bit just so it could look a little bit more neat. So my brush had way too much product on it, and that's the last thing you would ever want. Switch that brush out. Get a brush that ain't got no product on it and just finish it off from there. You don't want to keep building up product on that brush because it's not going to come out the way how you want it to. So here you just want to tap that product on. Just tap, tap, tap. Tap in, girl. Tap in. Don't swipe. Tap in. You will love the results afterwards. It's going to be pigmented. It's going to be everything you dreamt of. Tap the product on. And that's all I'm going to say. Using my James Charles palette, I went in with the black shade just to create a definition in the cut crease. This is what's gonna make it pop out. This is what's gonna make the cut crease noticeable, and this is what's gonna make the eye look looks even more dramatic. Using the brush that I was using for the purple shade, I'm just going in and blending the two colors together. As you guys can see, I'm just going lightly with it, not too rough, just taking it one stroke at a time. So here I am going in with my Bright Vibes palette, and I'm just applying that pink on the outside corner of the entire lid. And I eventually go down into the cut crease area, and I'm packing it right on top just to create the cut crease definition, making it a little bit more pink rather than black and purple. You want to see all three shades. And when I'm done with this eye and I do the next eye, you guys are gonna see what I'm talking about. So as you guys can see, all three shades are well defined in this part. However, you do not want to keep your eyes like this. And if you think this is cute, please, you gotta diffuse that. You gotta diffuse this section. You don't want to look too harsh. You want your look to look flawless. You want it to, you know, blend in with the skin. And I will definitely show you the difference between when you diffuse it and when you don't diffuse it. If you need to pause the video so you can see what I am talking about, please do so. So I ended up going back in with the purple just to bring that color back to life. It kind of got a little lost in the pink. So just to bring it back to life, you could just go right back on top, apply it where it once was. Taking my Plouise base in the pink shade for my cut crease. Now I personally like when there is a generous amount of product on the brush. That way it's easier for me to glide and create the cut crease itself. Now when I first started doing my cut creases, it wasn't as good, honestly. I wasn't using as much product. I wasn't, you know, I was being very cheap and taking a little bit of product and trying to outline and just trying to go from there. But no, you want to be very generous with the amount of product that you use for a cut crease. Not overly generous, but you want enough so that way it's easier for you to glide it against your skin. So I'm now going in with a random brush, and I already did the other eye, that's why it's already pink, and I'm just trying to take away as much product as I can so that way the cut crease is more matte. I do want to mention that this part is completely optional. If you don't have any glitter or anything of the sort, I am just showing you guys what the look could look like if we are just leaving it at the calm, I don't want to say basic, but a less dramatic look. And in the next clip, you will see how we're gonna close off that cut crease. So when you're done putting that pink shade on top, you do want to close in that cut crease. You can add the purple shade that we was once using. And this is what's going to seal the look together. And actually, you would want to stop here. Because let's say you don't have any glitter or anything, this is still a bomb ass look itself. Throw some lashes on top and girl, you could just go about your day. Alright, so this is the fun part, adding all that beautiful glitter. I am using the Duo lash glue for this look. Honestly, don't be hesitant to get you some Duo glue for any glitter look that you want to do. I am telling you, when I took my makeup off, all I did was peel the entire cut crease off, and it made it so easy. My life was just taking off my makeup tonight, well that night. It was like the easiest process, and my face was beat to the gods. So here you're just gonna pack on as much glitter to your likings. I did get this glitter from Jglitzzmakeup on Instagram, and honestly, her glitters are literally one of my favorites. This part I definitely did off camera. I just pretty much used Vaseline just to clear out the area for the wing liner. So I recently got more faith in myself in the way I do my wing liners, all because of this eyeliner right here from NYX. And honestly, that point really helps get everything done. It makes it sharp. They had these at my job and I had to snatch it up because employee discount, hello. If you ever feel as if your wing liner is not looking up to par, baby girl, all you gotta do is take some of that good old concealer and sharpen up that wing liner. You can always fix your mistakes. You can always go back in. It's not the end of the world. So pretty much here, I'm just starting off with putting the concealer underneath my eyelids, and eventually you'll see me glide that out into where the wing liner is at, just to help sharpen that end point. If you are somebody like me and you know that makeup is extremely expensive and nobody got time to be spending $50 on foundation every 3 months, concealer is your best friend. I literally always conceal my face before doing anything, before even applying the foundation. It saves you a lot of money. Alright, so since we are done with the eye look, I'm just gonna chill out for now and come back when I need to really explain something, alright? Please don't mind me jerking my head back. My braids kept on getting in my face, and as you can see, some makeup was getting on it. I will be jerking my head back quite some times in this video. Taking my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and we are just gonna set what we have so far. If you have me on Instagram, you've heard me talk about this foundation stick from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I use this to contour my face, and I'm pretty much just getting it in areas where I would like to be contoured. And I didn't notice that when I put down the foundation stick on my nose, I didn't put it, you'll see. Please excuse me in this part. Me and my sister was going back and forth about Ari and her body, and I was just straight up defending my sis. Ari, that's my bitch. Everything isn't even done yet, and this foundation stick had to put in so much work. Like, look how defined my jawline and my cheeks are. Like, this foundation stick is everything. Alright, so this part I definitely messed up at, and this is where I started to notice that shit is not straight, girl. So I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to fix it up. I definitely still blended everything out as if I wanted to contour my nose in that shape, but it's definitely crooked. My nose was all the way crooked. So I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna fix it up, honestly. As you can see, I went back in with some concealer, went right down that bridge. We're gonna bring it back to the center. And I'm just pretty much repeating the process until I get the desired shape that I like. So I'm just here telling you guys that we are almost done. We're almost there. As you can see, we're getting to it. When you are baking, you don't ever want to just leave that there. You want to take a powdered highlighter and go on top of the areas you were baking at, and you just want to put more of your color onto it, because sometimes when you bake your face, it might not be the same color, and for me it's always like just a tone lighter. But that's perfectly fine because everything balances out when I use my highlighter to go back in those spots. And I pretty much do this so my face doesn't look ashy. I don't like when the face looks ashy. I know some people may think that blush is a thing of the past, but it is 2020 and it ain't never went anywhere. Blush literally ties the look together. Like, it makes everything up just like, come on, I know you see the difference. Now let me tell you guys something. When I do my highlighters and stuff like that, they don't always necessarily be from a highlighter palette. They be eyeshadows that are made for shimmers. You can always use those for highlighters. So if you don't have a highlighter but you have a palette that has a shimmer shade inside of it, use that. Use it as a highlighter. See how you feel about it. So I do want to mention that this is the last clip. After that, it goes straight into the look. I applied my lashes and lip gloss, well, matte lipstick off camera. Let me know how you guys feel about this look. If you guys are able to achieve this look with the steps that I've provided, please show and tag me. Yeah, so until next time, see you guys later.